My name's Max Metcalf. I love going to charity shops. They're so cheap, and really, they've got the quality clothes. It's like you're just saving so much money. It's like the American version of thrift stores, but in charity shops. You see, I myself buy a lot of shirts because shirts are really quite hard to buy, especially online. You've got to just try them on in real life. So I've decided that the best way of doing it is just to go to a charity shop. In fact, this one here, this shirt, probably cost me like not a lot, and it's good because it's from a charity shop. I also love supporting charities. I really love knowing that my money's going somewhere that's good. I know that Oxfam's helping people in Africa who maybe don't know the water supply. You see, I work for Oxfam, so I volunteer for Oxfam, and so I can see exactly where the money's going in the newsletter. And it's also really nice to see people donating. Charity shops save waste a lot. Obviously they don't save everything that is donated, but it's just the fact that there's another layer between the bin for your clothes to go through. So potentially you've fallen out with a pair of trousers. It happens all the time. Instead of just chucking them in the bin, you could donate them to the charity shop, and then they might not chuck them in the bin. They might do, but it's just a layer that they could make some money off of it. And I think that's a really good option to create, to one, stop waste, and two, to create money for the charity shop. It's worth mentioning that even charity shops do sell like vintage clothes which have little rips and holes in them for an even cheaper price. So even if it's only worth like a couple pounds, then it's going to a new home and it's earning money. That's really good for the environment and for charity shops, because it's one, saving the environment, and two, saving these poor children in Africa that Oxfam are helping. It's also, talking on money, it's worth saying that these factories that are spending lots of time making clothes is going to the waste if people are just throwing them away like fast fashion. I myself, very slow fashion. Fast fashion is something that is bad because these clothes are just being thrown away, maybe cheaply made, and won't be able to be reused for a charity shop to sell. So they might be too worn out or too ripped for the charity shop to even sell. Yeah.
So fast fashion is not good for the planet or for people, because fast fashion uses up resources uneconomically. The people that work in most of the garment factories for fast fashion are badly paid, are non-unionised, they don't have the same rights as other workers, and it just means that we're all consuming on a huge scale fast fashion that's then thrown away. And I can't remember the actual figure off the top of my head, but if you look on Oxfam's website of how many tons per year of clothing is discarded, it's obscene. So Oxfam, we're all about reusing, recycling and rewearing. We actually have our Secondhand September promotion every year, which is a big national thing with the hashtag Secondhand September. We have a fashion show as part of London Fashion Week, and it's all about finding great things in Oxfam shops or any charity shop. The other thing is you're wearing unique clothes if you wear something that is secondhand, and you're helping protect the planet. Things like denim that take up so much water. So in a world where natural resources are now scarce, especially in developing countries, denim takes a huge amount of water and input just to make it. So if you could buy recycled jeans or reuse pre-loved jeans, then obviously you're doing your bit ecologically as well. Fast fashion is not good for anybody. So for people, planet and resources, it's really shocking.
So we've been here for about 5 years, and I come from like a vintage background, doing for 25 years. So this is the latest shop that I've produced, and we get stock from America, Canada, France, and UK and Sweden. They're the main places that we get our stock, and it's just a mix really. Mainly pre-70s if I can. That's kind of like where I want to be with the stock. some stuff crosses over, but the older the better, really, with the pieces. Yeah, and it's just a mix of everything. With sustainability, I think it's an interesting one because it's quite, the clothes actually do travel quite a long way to be here. Even though it's good that it's being recycled and the clothes are getting reused, a lot of it does actually travel a really long way. It goes from America to Pakistan to the UK. Because it's cheaper and easier to do that apparently, but the mileage is enormous on some of the pieces here. So environmentally it's not probably as good as it seems, but you're still not having to make new pieces, so that's probably a good thing. Yeah. I actually worked in a vintage shop in Bristol many years ago, and I used to know the owners, and they were ready to call it a day. So I just, they offered me the shop, and I wasn't going to do that, but in the end I went with it, and because I was working there anyway. And yeah, and then it's like 25 years later I'm still doing it, but it's kind of grown with me, you know, I've got more into it. Benefits me, yeah, in terms of like the sales, because with a lot of these clothes, the sizes and the condition can be a real problem, so you want to have the chance to come and try it on. I think it makes it, you can make your mind up basically there and then, rather online it's kind of, you get it and it doesn't probably fit, or there's something wrong with it, so it's really immediate having a shop. It's really quick and easy to deal with. My favourite thing, I do like these old horse-hide leathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like 1930s, 40s from America. They're pretty good. They're quite a nice piece. Yeah, but anything with real age, I get. That's the thing I'm after. Stuff doesn't really, you know, it's easier to find. It's the stuff that's really hard that is what I like the most. Yes, I do. Yeah, everything. Yeah. There's a few things that we have to get that come in bales. I don't really like doing it, but sometimes, like jeans, Levi jeans, they just come in bales and I don't get to pick.